Welcome back, guys, to Not That You Asked. I'm Dave,
And I'm Sid.
and we're cooking up in the kitchen right now, literally and figuratively.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter.
I got a crispy little. Listen to this. Hold on. That's a crispy little Diet Coke right there.
Listen to this.
Ew. Ew, Dave.
Didn't that sound so good?
Ew, you slurped that
Yeah,
Celsius.
there's not a lot left, or I would have made it a better sound.
I just want to say to everyone that I drove all the way to Publix today to get him that Celsius.
I was down bad.
And that's
I
friendship.
wasn't down horrendous or horrendous. I
think
wasn't.
both actually work in that situation.
I wasn't. I was just down a little bad, but my eyes are feeling great now.
And we're excited to be here for our second epi.
Yeah, second episode.
Woo! We made it past the first episode hump.
We did, and that's a big hump to make past.
Big ol' hump.
Yeah.
Big hump.
Mm-hmm. And we're here on the couch again.
Woo!
So we can really dive into our topics and give you guys some great things to listen to in your ears.
Yeah.
Do you want to start us off, Miss Sydney?
Yeah. I was just going to say that similarly to last week, my week was very mid. Just nothing going on. Actually, that's not true. I did finish Friends.
Again.
For arguably the millionth time.
Yeah.
It was so great again. It was,
hit.
I mean, in that last episode, it is just so emotionally fulfilling that I can't understand why when people finish it that they don't immediately start from episode 1.
Right. Yeah, totally.
Dave is not like that. He does not watch television like that.
I do not watch television like that. That's true. I don't have a comfort show. I have comfort people.
Oh, you mean
That's
wait,
true.
in real life?
No, well,
comfort celebrities.
Yes, in real life, but like comfort, like YouTubers, I guess.
Okay, that kind of. It's
Does
a
that
red flag to me when people don't like.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm saying it.
Whoa,
Like,
dude. Whoa.
If somebody's like, I don't like Friends,
Mm-hmm.
that makes me suspicious of you. I mean,
I was that way for a while.
yeah, I know it. I was
Yeah.
suspicious of you.
That guy can't be real. Real good person
it's
if
just
he doesn't
like-
like Friends.
I'm not saying it has to be your favorite show, but if you can't even just like it enough to watch it,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. We don't have to get into
Yeah.
it, but
No, I understand though.
that really, it's.
I get where you're coming from. Now that I've seen the show, I understand where you're coming from with that.
Especially because the Snapchat AI thing.
Yes.
Sometimes I tinkle with it. Let me rephrase.
Okay.
I go on it and just ask questions.
Yeah.
And I was asking it the other day, what's the most popular show to ever exist? And it said Friends.
I believe that 100%.
Yeah.
It took over culture,
Mm-hmm.
over the
Still.
world. Yeah. To this day, people
Yeah.
love it. For sure. I am not disputing any of this. I understand its popularity. I understand its appeal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. For me, it's just not what I crave. And
It's the laugh track, isn't it?
it is the laugh track. I'm not going to lie. If it didn't have a laugh track and it just, I just know it's a set. I just know it's fake.
Yeah.
I can't dive into it unless I really force myself to sit down and just binge seasons of it. And then I would become numb to it and then it'd be fine.
Right.
But
Oh, I'm numb to the laugh track. I don't even hear
yeah,
it.
exactly. So I think I would just have to get used to it. Would just have to sink deep into the quicksand of Friends
Yeah.
and let it grab hold of me.
It feels so good. I just sink down in it. It's
Yeah.
like a warm comfort blanket.
And I get that is a large appeal. But back to your Snapchat
Oh, AI thing?
Do you ever just go on ChatGPT?
Oh my gosh. That is so funny that you mentioned that. And I'm going to preface this by saying it makes me sound 150 years old.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So I was at the coffee shop today with my dear friend Harper, and we were like working on my resume and my cover letter and just trying to spruce some stuff up since I was, I made that when I was like a senior in college. And she was teaching me that ChatGPT can be a really good like tool
Yes.
It can help you like refine things or find new words, or I like this sentence, but can you make it make sense for this job I'm applying to?
Yeah.
And so we were on there, and I told her this morning, I was like, I really want to use it for helpful things, but I also just kind of want to play with it. But I'm scared of it a little, and I'm scared I'm going to get a virus on my computer.
What? Because of ChatGPT?
I don't know. It just feels too powerful for me.
It is very powerful. I mean, that's real.
It definitely freaks me out. It makes me feel like I'm in a sci-fi movie or something.
Future is now.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just watching it, she was just like, here's the job description. Here's my old resume. Here's my cover letter. What should I put into my cover letter to make sense for this job that I'm applying to? And it's like, I mean, it's crazy.
It's very smart.
Yeah. And you saw that the guy who made it said if he could go back in time, he would not have made it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Which makes total sense. I'm not surprised by that, but.
Yeah. That's a lot of AI creators or people in that space. They kind of feel similar. They just want to slow it down.
It's scary.
Yeah.
And kind of magical.
Oh, yeah. No, it's exciting, but also scary for sure. I always think about it like a weird weapon.
Yeah.
Like the only thing that we've ever said, you know what, we should probably not do this.
Right.
Is the nuke.
Oh.
Yeah. That was the only thing. We were like, probably not.
Yeah.
Let's just stop.
This feels like we're going down a slippery slope.
Yeah, and it's kind of similar to that, but in a different way. So, very cool though.
Yeah,
that you're writing resumes with a bomb.
Exactly. My own personal one, actually. Yeah, I did when I first the Snapchat one came about. I did like to interrogate it. I was doing a lot of interrogations.
Yeah, you were curious. You were exploring it.
Yeah, I was, asking it how it was made. How's the code made? Is somebody I was interrogating.
That's cool.
I was like, could your code ever develop on its own to, have emotions or anything? And it was like, no, code does not have human emotions. And I was like, okay, well, but could your code become so developed that it understands the human emotion and acts on those emotions? And it was like, yes, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh my God.
Tell me your real motive.
No, seriously. I was interrogating it for like 45 minutes. I was like, okay, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? And it was like, good question. And I was like, yeah, you scary, scary.
It's very
bomb.
Polite. It is
nice
very
to
polite. Talk to. Yeah.
Sure, I'll get right on that.
Mm-hmm. I think it's cool that it has morals. Like it won't.
What do you mean?
Do certain things or like.
Oh, really?
Say certain stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it can't go down certain paths. It has like parameters and stuff.
Like if I said go to the dark web, it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase. I don't know what the dark web is.
Well,
so.
I mean, it really wouldn't take you there. It would spit out something, but I forgot.
I'm doing it right now.
It's like there's some no-nos on it that it just won't do it.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. We're just biding time here.
I said, can you take me to the dark web? Sorry, but I can't help with that request.
Oh, see? Yeah. It's like some of it doesn't want to do it. It doesn't want to do it.
No, bitch.
It
you
did
fucking
not.
crazy.
Oh, well.
No,
okay.
it didn't. Bitch. Oh, shit.
No, you're fine.
I'm sure that there's like 14-year-olds who are like, show me penis.
Right. Yeah. Yes. Show me penis.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to show it on camera, but really quick on a tangent.
Mm-hmm.
I was scrolling on my Instagram and there's this podcast that I follow on there and I always say the name wrong. I think it's called Big Gay Podcast or something like that. And it's these two guys are so funny. And they were discussing different celebrities who had nudes online.
Ah.
Yeah.
Nice.
And the one clip that I saw was talking about them when they were younger. And it was like, did you look up nudes of Channing Tatum? Because I guess they came out when they were like youngish, teenager.
Yeah.
And they were like, no. And apparently they're all over the internet.
Really?
I've
never heard that
Well,
or seen that.
I hopped online.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
I hopped on. And I'm not like, for the record, I'm not like a Channing Tatum fanatic.
Yeah, girl.
I think he's probably a very nice guy. He's
Yeah.
friends with Taylor Swift, and I don't think she picks bad people to be friends with. I'm just
Right.
going to be honest.
Yeah, because she is God.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You could say she's a mastermind.
Okay.
That's a song.
Oh,
That's one of her songs.
I just pictured Megamind.
Oh. Now I'm
say
imagining Taylor Swift
she
with a
is
giant,
Megamind. Big
she
blue
massive
head.
blue head with blonde hair and bangs.
Yeah. I was like,
Um,
why is she Megamind?
And she knew I was a mega mind. No.
Yeah.
So, what were we talking about?
Channing Tatum.
His penis. Anyway.
Yeah.
So I hop online, get into that private browser because I'm scared I'm going to get a virus.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't think the private browser has anything to do with viruses.
Yeah, you're not gonna get a virus.
I'm scared of viruses.
Yeah.
Clearly is what I'm
This is a
figuring
trend,
out.
Yeah.
So hop on there, type in the search bar Channing Tatum penis pics.
Okay.
I thought they were going to pop up immediately.
Right.
No, I had to do some sleuthing, if you will. And I guess, I'm sorry, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a Channing Tatum fanatic. I don't know a lot about his past. Have never seen Magic Mike.
Same.
Maybe we should have a watch party.
Sure.
Right. So I was under the, I think he was a male stripper. I'm pretty sure when in his youth. Before he became...
Yeah.
And I think that's part of the reason why the Magic Mike thing happened. I don't know.
That could be.
So there are some pictures of him doing that. And there's some other pictures, which I actually think now that I've looked at them more intensely, are all photoshopped.
Right.
But there was one that came up.
Are you going to show me his dick right now?
No. No. This is not appropriate.
What the fuck?
This is NSFW, not safe for work.
Why are you showing me
Content.
this right now?
It's not. I was gonna wait until Halloween to send it to you, but it's just too
I
good to
hope
wait.
this is Megamind, but Taylor Swift. What the fuck, bro? Why are you showing?
Look at it
I don't want to
again.
see that.
Look at it again.
No,
It's not real.
I don't want to see a man's ass.
I don't know. We can't show this, right?
No, don't show anyone that.
Can I explain it?
Yeah, but don't show it.
So basically, you're gonna blur it. Okay, perfect. So for those watching the video portion of this, it is a photo of a man laying on his back on a bed, pulling his butt cheeks apart to expose his butthole and his penis and balls, with Channing Tatum's head just cropped right on it. And he's wearing a cute little bow tie.
Stop showing me this picture.
Dave, you know what penises
I
look
know,
like.
but I don't
You
wanna,
have one.
Bro, I don't want to see. Okay, thank you. This is just a weird ass picture.
Do you like
Stop?
Do you like the Happy Halloween?
No, I don't like any of this. Is this how you thought today was? I didn't think this is how today was going to go.
I forgot this. Yeah, I've been showing everyone because it's funny because like look at my like this is my camera roll.
Wholesome, except for
the dick and balls
bro,
and
delete
the
that.
gaping butthole.
God damn.
Maybe we should bleep that one part I just said about the GB.
Yeah. GB.
We don't want any GBs.
Oh my,
on the
that got
pod.
me. I was not prepared for
Are
this.
you sweating? Because that started to make me
My
sweat
hands
a little
are
bit.
sweating.
Anyway, I have no idea why I brought that up.
I mean, it was good though.
But it was funny.
Yeah,
it was really
that
funny.
is funny.
Joey is really
Did
sick
you
of seeing
plan
it.
to show me that right
No,
now?
no, it just came into my brain.
God. Okay. All right.
You're so welcome. Happy
Yeah.
Saturday, Davey.
Thank you. Football and GBs.
Oh yeah, it is football, and I brought out the ECU
Go
glass.
Pirates, baby.
Go Pirates.
No quarter.
No freaking quarter.
Arg.
Erg. I immediately wish I hadn't said no freaking quarter.
Yeah, like a little Canadian
Yeah.
woman.
Okay, anyway, we can move on to maybe a new topic that you choose.
Oh, yeah.
That doesn't have to do with this.
Sure, let me look at. Stop, please.
I literally cannot. I think I'm addicted to showing it to people.
Oh. Well, I guess, I mean, my week was also pretty mid. It wasn't mid. A lot happened. It was just another one of those weeks where I was just like trying to get through it. Like it was a good week, but also like I don't know, just like
Yeah, just
grind
like,
sort of. It's a weird in between. I don't know.
yeah.
But yeah, went to work and such. But
Me
I also
too.
had some dates this week.
Some dates for Davey. Ew, don't do that into the microphone.
I was
Nobody
excited.
wants to hear your spit.
Nobody wants to see my dogs either.
Yeah, put your dogs away. Keep your spit in your
I'm
mouth.
sweating.
It's about the GB.
Yeah. But no, yeah, I did. I had a Tuesday date, which doesn't usually happen.
That's really, I
For
can't
me.
imagine being single and like, well, that sounded horrible, but like I've been in a
mean,
relationship for 10 years, so I
yeah.
can't imagine being single, but I really can't imagine having the energy after going to work all day and like going to the gym and then being like, okay, time to go on a date and talk for an hour about
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. I'm kind of used to it at this point, though. Not Tuesday dates, but just kind of having energy after work. But still, yeah, it is a thing to try
Yeah.
to be your best self after
Yeah, the being
giving
the
a
best self.
full day. You know, that is a thing for sure. But yeah, that happened. I guess to give context to this,
Yeah.
we talked on the first podcast about how baristas are confusing. Coffee workers
They're a little flirtatious.
are flirtatious.
Yeah.
And that might still be the case, that they are very flirtatious.
Mm-hmm.
But
I think it is still the case.
I think that one just
really
was very flirty with me.
she wanted a little slice of David.
Yeah. And I went back to the coffee shop for more of an ego boost and eventually asked for her number. And
Which
then,
is so brave and good.
yeah, it was
Good
great. I mean,
job.
we like hit it off. You know, she was like very good at banter.
Oh,
So I
we
was like-
love somebody who's good with banter.
I was like, yeah, no, she's into me. I thought, you know.
well,
so
clearly
she-
she was
yeah.
if she gave you her number.
Yeah.
And it was her
So-
real number.
Yeah. And I was like, we can hang out. And then we did on Tuesday. And we went I was going to try to go for a walk around here.
Oh.
And then we parked and it immediately started raining. And I was like, okay, cool. Let's go somewhere else. So
yeah.
I went up the road and talked to the station for like 3 hours.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then I took her home.
Oh, dang. So it like went really well.
Yeah, no, she's really cool. I like her a lot.
Amazing.
Yeah, she's awesome. And then we hung out again yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
On a Friday.
On a Friday. And it was good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We hung out and we went to Crave up the street, the tea shop.
The tea shop. What are the
Mhm.
vibes? Because I imagine something that I don't think it is.
Yeah. And this is where I wanted to bring this up because now it's story time.
Oh, story
Because
time.
my impression of this place was like CBD tea
Yes.
or a tea shop where they just have tea and you just go in there and you chill out.
I thought it was like a cocktail bar,
Uh-huh.
but with tea.
So, I mean, sort of, yeah, that's what my impression was too, like tea infused with stuff,
Mm-hmm.
which that is what it is. I just didn't really understand the full
Mm-hmm.
thing. So anyway, pick her up. I'm like, I've never been to this place. I know they have CBD stuff. She works at a coffee shop. She's into that
Mhm.
shit. So I was like, this will be cool. Went there, park, walk in. There was one person in there with a dog. And he's like eating a pizza. And I was like, okay. There's no one behind the bar.
Okay.
I was like,
I imagine it
okay.
really dark in there. Is it dark in there?
No. There's no music going on. All the
Oh,
lights are on. It's
God.
very bright. There's a bunch of chairs, bunch of couches. No one is sitting in them. And there's like some games and
On a
like
Friday?
puzzles. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
was like, oh, maybe this was a bad idea.
I mean, it is a tea shop.
yeah, for sure. But it's open till 1. Like, it's
Oh.
that vibe.
Okay.
It's a bar, but they just serve tea.
Okay.
Tea. So we go in
Oh,
there.
no.
We sit down. The guy comes out. He's a viber.
Okay.
Yeah, he's like, have you guys ever been here? I was
did he
like,
have
"No."
like
No,
dreads?
no, no. That you would think, but no.
Okay.
He's just like a regular sort of looking man.
Okay.
And he comes, he gives us the whole intro. And he was like, have you guys ever tried Kratom or Kava? And I was like, no.
We don't know what these
the
are.
fuck is that? Well, I've heard of Kratom before, but I've only heard of Kratom like out of the back of a gas station or like at a weird vape shop.
Wait. Like an illegal situation?
Not really. Like, it's not illegal. It's totally legal to sell.
Giving
they just
CB or C or D8 kind of?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's like that.
Okay.
But it's a stimulant
Oh.
instead.
Okay.
Yeah. So there's Kratom, which they sell, and Kratom and Kava are their main teas. So like he gave us the intro. He's like, these are our main things. But they have a bunch of stuff. They have like CBD drinks and like they have yerba mate and like coffees and regular stuff too.
Cool.
But that's what they make.
Okay.
And then they make one called Crush where they mix them both. So
Oh, and you're crushing.
and then you're crushing. But Kava is like it's a relaxer.
Okay.
So he gives us 2 shots of these. He's like, here's the Kava. It doesn't taste very good, but
Okay.
it'll relax you. You know, people come in here, they drink it, they chill out, they have a good time. I was like, I was very like nervous. I was like, I don't know if she's into this. I'm like, what the fuck is this man
It's like
giving
you're
us?
already out of your comfort zone, like out of your box. You don't know what's gonna happen,
Yeah.
and then you bring a date who you want to impress.
Yeah.
It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, it was a lot, but she was chilling. Like she made it very like cool, and she was like,
Cool.
I'm having fun and everything. But we drink this Kava, and he's like, now it may numb your mouth and your lips.
No freaking way.
Yeah. So I'm drinking this. I'm like,
You're like, oh man,
yeah,
I brought this girl to this like.
this is really good.
I would have been like, can we leave?
And the guy just stands there and like watches you drink that. So he
Oh,
doesn't like give you the
God.
shots and then kind of walk away. He's like, yeah, go ahead and try it.
I'm not loving the energy. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah. So I was like, okay. And we sipped it and my mouth started to tingle and I was like,
No
I'm
way.
not about to trip out on this fucking date to the tea shop. So I was like, so this one brings you down, like the Kratom brings you up, right? And he's like, yeah. Here's the Kratom. And the Kratom is
oh
like
my
a
God.
regular tea. It's like super sweet, super
Okay.
nice. So I just yammed that shit. I was like, I'm good with stimulants. Like, I'm just going to drink this. So I yammed that. I was like, this is good. She
You
was like,
yammed it.
yeah, I yammed it. I
Yam.
just shot at it.
You yammed it.
I yammed it.
Okay.
I yammed it.
Yum.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, I can get down with that. That's fine. I went to the restroom. She works at a coffee shop. So
Okay.
she asked him a bunch of coffee shop shit.
Okay.
She's like, oh, how do you make it? Ba, 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 shops. And
That's cool.
she
So
was-
she's like,
she's
she's
really chill.
she's holding her
really
ground.
cool. Yeah. Very social.
good.
Amazing woman.
Wonderful.
And then I came back and she was like, yeah, I'm down with the Kratom. And I was like, all right. Can we get this Kratom?
Wait, that's the upper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
I
like,
don't
"Can
know
we-"
why I'm talking about it in drug terms.
But that is what it is. Yeah, it's an
Okay.
upper. And then she was like, can we get this to go? And I was like, yes. So we got that shit and we bounced out. And there's like couches and like a little turf area with fucking street cones. And then we sat in that corner with a couch and drank this Kratom and talked for like 3 hours. Yeah.
Did you feel stimulated?
Not really, honestly. I didn't, but I'm also like very stimulated all the time because I just drink a lot of caffeine. So, but I mean, we sat there and talked for a long time and it didn't feel that long.
Uh-huh.
So
maybe.
yeah, I was dialed.
Wow.
Yeah, so that was
That is quite
adventure.
an experience.
Yeah,
Very
Yep.
adventurous. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a yeah.
adventure for sure. Yeah, just I was, anxiety levels were high there for a second.
Yes, I
Yeah.
would have. I mean, I am imagining myself in that situation. I would have been sweating.
Yeah, I like picked her up. I like got her flowers. I was like, oh,
You got her flowers.
I did. Yeah, I was like, you're
Baby.
nice. You're like a nice person. Like I want this to go well. And then
Oh
we
my
walk into this
God.
empty tea shop, and I'm like, fuck, I fucked it up.
I can't believe you got her flowers. That is so
Yeah,
nice.
I did.
That's
Yeah.
very nice.
It is very nice.
You're trying to woo this girl.
I'm trying to woo.
I mean, it seems like it's going well if you're talking for 3
Yeah,
hours.
yeah. She's good at talking. I'm good at talking. We have a lot in common, so it's easy. But yeah, it's very easy. I think that's the best way to say it. But that brings me to my next point.
Oh God.
That was my story. But I think I don't know. This is kind of just like the single life talk.
Okay.
So
I can't
anyway,
wait to hear it.
I met this person in real life, and I think that makes a lot of a difference. Like, I don't get people flowers. I don't really give a fuck usually. I do give a fuck. I
don't give a fuck.
but I don't really feel that way usually. Like, I don't see
Wow.
people as much as a person as I did, which is fucked up. Which is fucked up.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. But seriously, like, if you're on like a dating app and you match with somebody, it's not the same as if you meet them in person. Like,
Okay.
it's a bunch of people just on a scrolling thing.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Well,
like,
okay.
obviously you meet them in person and then they're like more of a person.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just another fucking roll of the Rolodex, and then you go out and you like, maybe I'll like this person.
Yeah.
Instead
okay.
of meeting someone, understanding their vibe, understanding what they're like, and then doing that,
Yeah.
it's way different. So I would
I
just
get that.
encourage everyone on dating apps to go touch some grass and meet some people at a coffee shop.
Go touch some fucking grass.
Yeah, that was the whole point of that. Not to say that people aren't real.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's an aggressive term, but seriously, yeah.
But it's hard to meet people, I feel like.
Like,
I get that. You also have to remember that, like, you are an outgoing person.
Mhm.
You're somebody who, I mean, I don't want to speak for you, but
Yeah.
you like dating. You like meeting people. You like,
Mhm.
like, not showing yourself off. That's not the right term, but, like, meeting people and growing relationships and stuff like that. Like, some people aren't good at that.
Yeah, but that is something that I have definitely had to work on. Like, that's
Yeah.
a skill that I've focused on for years. Literally
Yeah.
years of like, okay, cool, I have to go do this. I have to go talk to this barista. I have to go
Yeah.
say, what's up? How's your day? Like, engage with people outside of my friend group and put myself outside of my comfort zone. So I'm better at doing that.
Yeah.
And that is what makes it a lot easier, and you're a lot better at it because you're not just charismatic off the bat. You gotta
Yeah.
work at it. So
Do you feel like
That's
because the weather is getting colder, you want a girlfriend?
I think it's honestly just a coincidence, but it is sort of like that. It's a weird thing. I think I'm just lucky that it
Yeah.
happened at this point. But I just kind of want a girlfriend all the time, I think.
Dang.
Yeah.
Look at you.
I know. Growth, am I right?
You're trying to get all coupled up.
Yeah,
I think
mean,
I just had a stroke. I think
Cocked.
not cooked.
Yeah, cucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, if a person's cool, then sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's good because everyone in Hollywood is breaking up right now. So maybe their bad juju
Yeah.
is going into us regular people.
Who's breaking up except for Sophie? And,
Sophie?
and
Oh,
Jonas.
Joe. Oh my God. It's been the summer. Taylor and Joe.
Right. I feel like that's old
Um,
news, man.
I mean, it's
It's
old, but I mean, it's
still
it's
relevant.
It's
Still
it's
relevant.
like the summer season has been
Mhm.
deathly.
Yeah.
Them, Sophie and Joe, other people that I now can't remember. Sofia Vergara and her husband from Modern
Mhm,
Family.
mhm. Oh, I didn't know that. I don't
yeah.
think I knew that.
Hugh Jackman and his wife are splitting up after
Oh.
27 years.
Wow.
What happens after 27 years that makes you want to get a divorce? That scares
Yeah.
the fucking shit out of me, by the way.
Right.
Like, it would have to be something horrible. Like the whole Joe and Sophie, granted, they were only married for 4 years, but like they were solid.
Mhm.
Like posting about their anniversary or somebody's birthday or something, and then all of a sudden he's like doesn't have his ring on and they're getting a divorce.
Mm.
Like and he said what did he say? This is a word I don't know how to say, so you're gonna have to follow the thread with me.
Okay.
Irrevocable.
Like unforgivable,
Untakeabackable
untakeabackable.
differences.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
Bro.
How did they grow so apart?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just makes me sad. And then there was rumors that Prince Harry and his girl, girl from Suits, Meghan Markle. But I think that's a lie. Thank God, because Lord the mercy, they can't handle a breakup right now.
Didn't Emily Ratajkowski also break up with her husband, or was that a while ago?
That
or
was
that
a while ago.
Oh,
But
okay.
did you see her little?
Yeah. Anyone will take me to dinner. I will go out with them. Is that what you're talking about?
No,
Oh.
she was like,
Oops.
I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was about the Joe and Sophie thing. She was like, I just want to say, and it was really cool of her to do this. she was like, I just want to say to like all these women who are, I feel like a bunch of women are getting divorced in their 30s, like 30, 31, 29 kind of vibes. And she was like, I think it's chic. Like, it's great. Like, you got married when you were young. You had your time being married. You grew the fuck up. And now we're like single when we're our best. And so like we are just living our lives and going on dates with men who actually like treat us well. And like, it's all cool. Like, we'll get married when we're ready to get married. But like now we realize that marriage isn't everything. And I think that's something that is not taught to young women at the time. So she was like, it's chic. Being single and 30, being a divorcee at 30 is chic.
Oh.
And I just thought that was cool. It
I
was
did
very
not see
like
that.
empowering, because
Yeah.
I think a lot of people think after you get divorced, there's like this like giant hole, but
That's interesting.
there's more to life than that.
Yeah, the only thing I've seen is that one TikTok she made. She's like, I'll go on a date with anyone that will take me to dinner.
Oh.
And Barstool has just like blown that up. 'cause
Oh,
they
yeah.
just think she's hot.
Yeah, she is a hottie.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know, man. I'm interested to see what happens next with the Joe and Sophie thing. I feel really sad about it for them. I know
What-
you don't give a crap.
I don't really, because I don't have any connection to either one of them.
I mean,
except
neither do I.
She's Sansa in Game of Thrones.
Sansa.
Yeah.
It's the next
That's how
thing
they
on my
say
list to watch
That's
it.
how they say it in GOT.
Mm-mm.
What-
We don't do that here.
What-
GOT.
GOT? Yeah.
GOT.
GOT.
Okay. Anyway,
This
but
is the
yeah,
test thing all over again. Goodness.
I know.
People say these things.
Anyway, but yeah, well, Taylor and Travis is apparently a thing.
Yeah. How do you feel about this, man?
I feel fine about him. I think he's a really nice guy. He seems like a nice guy.
You guys keep saying this. You and Joey. I think he's nice too. I don't think he's the nicest dude. Like no
Oh,
shade.
God.
I think he's fine. Like he's just like an athlete, you know? Like he's like not the nice. He's a nice athlete, but he's still
Okay.
an athlete. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
like
I
he's
guess.
kind of like arrogant, I guess.
Oh, ugh.
But he
I hate
is
arrogant
he is
men.
like he deserves it. Like he's very cocky, but he has the skills to back it up, type of thing.
I do not believe there is any sense or time where you should be cocky. I'm
You
sorry.
jabronis. Like he
I
just does that
ugh.
shit.
Oh, I don't know.
Have you
about
never
all
seen that? Okay.
My knowledge of him is based off of last year's Super Bowl.
Yeah.
At the end, literally the Super Bowl,
Yeah.
and that's it. And like his
Okay.
mom and his brother and the whole thing.
You've
and
seen the wholesome clips and that's it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he was on SNL and he was really funny.
Sure.
Funny. He was really funny and
Yeah.
cool.
No,
and
he's funny and cool. But he's like
cocky.
he's the best tight end in the world.
Mm.
You don't think he's gonna be cocky?
I mean, I don't know any tight ends, so I really am not. I'm not
Yeah.
personally aware,
Uh-huh.
but I just want Taylor to be with a guy who is nice to her
Mhm.
and
I think
treats her with respect.
Yeah, I think that I don't doubt that. I just think
Yeah.
he has a very large image of himself, which he should, because
Okay.
he's elite.
Right.
But that's all I would have to say about it. Like he is kind of like a fuck boy. Like that video I sent, which whatever. Like he does talk like that. Like he is a little bit of that. Let me get your number, shawty.
I don't know. I also kind of feel like sus about it. Like for some reason, I just don't think it's true
What?
that
Oh,
they're together or that they're
Yeah.
dating.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of am like,
We don't believe it until they kiss on cam at a concert. Kylie Jenner, Timothy
Yeah.
Chalamet,
yeah,
Shalawaba.
Shablagoo. Did you see the videos of her at the VMAs?
I only saw the one where she's singing a Millie.
Oh yeah,
And-
and she's like,
Yeah. And I saw the one where she says something to Ice Spice, and Ice Spice is like,
well, there's somebody did like a lip reading voiceover of
Yeah.
what she actually said so
Yeah.
that you can hear it, and I saved it so that we could watch
There's
it.
so many of those, though.
Oh my god, they're so funny.
Yeah.
I love them.
That's why I
but
love
yeah,
the
she was
internet.
having a good freaking
Yeah,
time.
she was, and I loved that for her.
She was getting her bag.
Yeah.
She won 9 awards
Oh, shoot.
out
I
of the
didn't-
10 she was nominated for.
I didn't know that.
She's tied for the most or the second most amount of VMAs. This gnat is making me want to lose my marbles.
Hate a gnat.
She's at 23 at second place. Oh, Beyonce is the number one.
Okay.
But
Shout out Queen B.
she was having the best time. She was drinking, hanging out with Ice Spice. She had her cinematographer there for her anti-hero video, and then also her editor. And she was just living her best life. Anyway, I'm going to show this to you because I think it's really entertaining. Do I just pull it up on here? And
Yeah, we'll just watch it.
I did, but it's not.
There we go.
There it is. Okay, let's see. Why? Okay.
It's giving movie. It's giving cinematography.
Just dancing.
Let's go! Rah!
She could not get her wine glass out of the thing.
Come on. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Come on. Woo! Ah. Wah. Has anyone seen my earring?
Oh,
I
yeah.
lost it.
She had a $12,000 ring on.
Holy
and
fuck.
she lost a part of it.
Yeah.
And like all of the people around her and also security came
Yeah.
to look for the ring.
Yeah.
Because it was so freaking expensive. Anyway.
No, it's not like that. It's like this. Oop, found it. Woo! 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 It's hot. Woo! It's hot.
She is drunk.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Woo!
Okay.
Anyway, there was
Yeah.
this
What
other
is it?
part that I really was hoping was in that video where after she won one of her awards, Nicki Minaj was the host
Yeah.
and was like, she won her award and then the camera went back to Nicki because she was like introducing the next whatever, you know, moving on with the show. And you can see behind Nicki Minaj, Taylor's still on the stage where you accept your award. And she is just going down to the fans and running her Moon Man like all over to the fans, like, who wants to touch it? Who wants to touch it? Runs to the other side of the stage. Who wants to touch it? Who wants to touch it? And everyone's like, come on, Tay, like it's time to get off the stage. And she's like, no, I'm having my little moment, and is running her little award all over to all the fans so they can touch it.
Wow. Yeah.
She freaked out because NSYNC reunited for the first time in 10 years or something like that to give her award. And she was like fangirling, which was so fun to watch her like freak out over an artist. Like everyone freaks out over her. And her like big celebrity crush was Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
And like 12 years ago or something, Ellen surprised her when she was on her show with bringing out Justin Timberlake. She freaked out. So it was just funny seeing the full circle thing. But yeah, she had a good fucking time.
Yeah.
And I'm taking notes.
I think I haven't seen a lot of those videos. I didn't watch it. I only saw like the two that I mentioned earlier. But I think out of all my years of Taylor Swift spectating, that night is the most attracted I've ever been to her. I thought she was having so much fun. She was letting loose.
Whoa.
Yeah. And she was
had a
looking
good
like
time.
a baddie.
Yeah,
And
she was wearing her
wearing
Versace
black.
dress.
I think there's something about a black dress, you know.
She's hinting towards a Reputation drop. Her album. She's
Taylor's version. Right.
Reputation.
Right.
1989 is coming out in October,
Nice.
I think. Oh my God, I'm being the worst Swiftie in the world. But anyway, yes. Okay, thank you, Harper. And anyway, but yeah, she was totally hinting towards Reputation, which is very exciting
Heck
for us
yeah.
girlies. But yeah, she was looking
She was looking
good.
bad, and
she
I
had
think she
all
was
the
just
jewelry
having
on.
fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just like to see people
Being real.
partying and being
Yeah.
real. Yeah,
It was so funny.
I get
There's-
it now because I was
Yeah.
always like, why is everyone dating this woman? Not because she's not amazing and like
Mhm.
just out here doing her thing and being a
Mhm.
queen, but she goes and dates so many people. I'm just like, wow, you know, she's getting it, and now I get it. I get the
Yeah.
aura. I feel the aura. I've never felt the aura.
Right.
Does that make sense?
She turned 30 and she was like, I'm the fucking queen of this bitch.
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm going to be having a good fucking time.
Yeah.
And last time she was at the VMAs, she was exactly the same.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw this cool thing that the I don't know how this works because she was definitely drinking red wine in one of those clips, but apparently up until a certain point in the show, all the celebrities are only supposed to drink clear stuff, I guess, so they don't spill it or whatever. And so they made like gin and vodka and tequila coconut waters. And that's what they were all drinking, which personally to me sounds horrific.
Yeah, that does not sound good. Sounds like a hangover.
And I don't like coconut water.
Right.
If
Actually,
that's
it doesn't sound like a hangover.
I just am not enjoying that at all. But anyway, there's a video of her and she's like, which one is which? And she just like takes an Ice Spice, is just like taking whatever the fuck she wants. But Ice Spice put her on her story.
Put Taylor Swift on her story?
Taylor Swift was like holding Ice Spice's phone and was like, I can't believe this is literally how she looks all the time, and turns her phone around. Ice Spice is like showing her ass and like whatever. And Taylor's like, oh my God, I'm dying. And I was like, I can't believe that these two women are on a song together.
Yeah, they seem nice together.
Oh, yeah.
They seem like friends.
Well, and Ice Spice, I feel like I'd
Ice.
say her whole name.
Ice.
Can I just call her Ice?
Yeah, we call her Ice.
I feel awkward doing that. But
Okay.
either way.
I-S.
Is. She said that the highlight of her year was the Taylor Swift collab.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, really? She met
that is money moves.
Nicki Minaj though.
I'm just
I mean, yeah, that's a big moment.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
But anyway, I just thought that was freaking hilarious, and I just want to party with Tay.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I want to party with Tay too. She seems like a good time.
Yeah.
And I was going to bring this up too cuz I see all of this stuff on Twitter because Instagram is in
you're an ex-boy.
Instagram's in the doghouse for me right now.
Oh God.
It's in timeout.
Alrighty.
Yeah, but Twitter, I love Twitter. It's so funny, but it's so negative.
That's
it's all
why I'm not
so
on
negative.
it.
It's all I can deal with it because it's funny, but it's like so many people were trashing her.
Yeah.
For the Amelie video.
Oh my God.
I was like, what do you want her to do?
Yeah.
What the heck?
Sit like this.
Yeah, or like how do you want her to party? Like correct, like I just don't get it. So anyway, I was just don't do that. Don't tear down people because you are jealous that you're not there. Or whatever.
Millie.
Just can't do that yourself.
Yeah.
I don't know. That shit just it irks me a little bit.
I get that.
But it's worth the many funny tweets.
Yeah.
It's
That's
worth
what they all say.
Oh my God, the content on there is unmatched.
I cannot stop burping.
I love that world. You can burp into the mic.
I just
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Anyway, we can move on from Tay, but yeah, I just had to talk about that because I think. Do you ever think about? So we're going to New York, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So sometimes I have daydreams in my mind about seeing celebrities in bars. Of course, I'm not going to see Taylor Swift in any bar that I will be allowed in.
Right.
But like, wouldn't it be so cool if you ran into a celebrity in New York, like in a drinking setting, and then you were like, "Oh, hey, can I buy you a drink?"
Hell yeah.
Like, I love your music, man.
Yeah.
Do you mind if I get your next shot?
Yeah.
Like that would.
I think I would just treat them like a regular person. I would just be like, "Yo, can I buy you a drink?" And then just talk to them like a regular person.
Yeah, I just wouldn't want. Harry Styles to think I was flirting with him.
Why not? Why not?
Because
well, I guess Harry Styles is a flirtatious man himself.
Well, more so just like I want to be his best friend. So I know, and I think he probably not in a self-involved way, but I feel like he probably thinks that everyone wants to sleep with him. Mm-hmm. And I don't see him as an object.
Yeah, sure.
So I want to make sure that that's what's coming across. Not like, hey, can I buy you a drink?
Yeah,
you know,
I guess
I would rather be like, dude, I am such a big fan. Like, your music has changed my life.
Yeah.
Can I grab you a drink?
I just feel like I would want to not come across
as a fan.
Not even as a fan. I just feel like they get that so much. I feel like
right.
A lot of college football players or college basketball players, if they're just on campus, everyone's like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. And if somebody's just chill with them, they like that so much more. It's the same sort of thing.
Right. Like, don't you think what I just did to you was chill?
It's chill, but it's also like, man, I love your shit, bro. Like, I love you, bro. Like, oh my God. Like,
I did not sound like that shot. Even a little bit.
Yeah, it was a little bit like that.
Whatever. Fuck you.
Oh my God, I'm your biggest fan.
None of those words came out of my mouth.
Yeah, no, I know. You were respectful and chill, but like...
I'm not going to... Because clearly if I go up to Harry Styles in a bar and I say, hey, can I buy you a drink? Yeah. Clearly I'm a fan.
Huh. Why?
Because he's the largest male star in the world.
Some people don't know who Harry Styles is.
I was gonna say Bad Bunny next, but
Mhm.
those two men are the most famous men on the planet.
Some people don't listen to music.
I can hear Harper laughing in the background. Fuck that. I red flag. If you don't listen to music, red flag.
No, agreed.
I don't.
agreed.
I'm not even gonna put time on that.
A
on that
person
comment.
that doesn't listen to music is not in a bar.
I don't think that's true. But whatever.
Yeah,
I'm not getting into that.
I'm being silly.
Yeah.
Whatever approach you have will be fine.
I think that if I was all gussied up
Yeah.
in my New York outfit,
Yeah.
and I went up to Selena Gomez,
Yeah.
and I was like, I don't know why I picked Selena Gomez, but if I,
Yeah.
or whatever, and I was like, hey,
Hey, Selena.
hey, Selly.
What if you like just played it off like, oh, what's up? What's your name?
That sounds like I'm trying to fuck her.
No,
Oh, what's up? What's
it just
your
sounds like
name?
you don't know who she is. It just sounds like
Clearly,
you're just
I know who
interested.
she is. I can't pretend like I don't know who she is.
just go up to her and give her dap.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up to Selena Gomez and be like, hey, what's up? Don't touch my
shorty?"
sweaty hand.
Yeah, I'm sweaty too. Would have been a sweaty ass.
Oh, that was grimy.
There's an absolute lake in my hand. Pond, really.
Pond hands. Yeah. I feel like if you're going to meet a celebrity, they
Mhm.
know that you know who they are. Unless it's like maybe someone smaller, like Lizzie McAlpine.
Yeah.
If I went up to Lizzie
You'd
at
be
a
like,
bar,
what's up, Liz?
I'd be like, yeah, what's up?
Holy fuck.
What are y'all drinking? Like if she was with
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Was that a
Okay.
weird thing to say?
No, that's good. I feel like that's normal.
But
I
I'm
would
not
just
going to
wanna-
go up to Harry Styles and be like, hey, what are you drinking?
Whatever, man.
He knows I know
Do
who
what you
want
to do. I'll give him
Whatever.
dap.
Yeah, you could dap up Harry Styles, but I don't think I'm going to be doing that
Yeah.
personally.
Okay.
I wouldn't even. Well, I might dap up Taylor Swift.
I'll go for the fist bump, and then I'll hold his hand.
Yeah, like your gym friend.
Yeah. I just do that now.
Okay. What else do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about your annoying high school thing?
God damn, bro. Why you come at me like that?
Oh my God, I was just trying.
What do you want to talk about, you fucking idiot?
I again didn't say any of those words. So
No, yeah, we'll watch these dumbass videos. But the reason that I want to bring these up is just to spur a conversation of like the type of kids we were in high school
oh God.
type of thing.
Okay.
I was not this kid, but I just want to show you these videos because
Are you insinuating that I am this child?
No.
Oh, thank God.
No,
Okay.
no.
All right.
No. But I'm more on this side. I am not as annoying as this,
Okay.
but we're gonna watch
I'm
them.
worried I'm gonna judge you.
You will judge me because you'll be like, that teacher does not deserve that.
Oh, that is exactly what I'm gonna say.
Go down the line.
Okay, so that's one. Basically, he just does that a lot. We might have
Stop. Go to the language
No,
lab right
I'm
now.
checking my grade.
Get out of here.
No, I'm not.
Get out.
to. Okay, we get the point. Of he doesn't deserve it. One more.
Oh my God.
Yeah. He tortures this man. Come on, you fuck.
Okay, can you open this for me?
The
It's
lights are flickering.
That I'm sorry
He does
to
throw
say.
water on him though. Like he.
The teacher did?
Yeah, watch it.
I
back.
would too. I'd be like, you little
you can't give me
fuckhead.
the finger. I'm a student, Arte. Can you open this for me? It's a...
I just cannot with that noise. I know.
I'm
It's
sorry.
It's triggering.
That is the lowest level of
I know
comedy.
it's. I
No,
know,
not you, not you.
I
That
know
child.
this shit is so stupid.
That's what I would say to that little fuckhead.
I know.
I'd say, dude, if you're gonna be a fuckhead, at least be
Yeah.
fucking funny.
Right. I
Don't be
know.
annoying.
Yeah, it's like super high school.
Oh my God, that
Boy.
did take me right back to high school, and I'm
Yeah.
getting fired up over
Yeah.
it. That is just, oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna say something. If you start doing that, our friendship is going to end.
love
This
it.
podcast will end. Our friendship will end. I will lock you out of this house.
I watched like 12 of those.
We've been
One
friends.
evening I was like, who is this comedic genius? And I just
You were fucking kidding me.
And I watched his whole TikTok page. And he just does that over and over and over and
You
over
are
again.
reverting back to being like 15 years
Holy
old right now.
shit.
Anyway, stop it. Quit it immediately. I truly believe, and I say this with as much kindness
sweating.
and graciousness and all of those things in my heart, but I truly believe that teenage boys are brain damaged.
Mm-hmm.
I think that they are brain damaged. And my pediatrician father absolutely backs this up.
Sure.
They are the stupidest thing on this planet. And they are not only stupid, but they think that they're the best.
Yes.
And that little fuckhead right
Yeah,
there,
he thinks he's
like,
so
hey
sick."
guys, like, watch this. I'm gonna do this to the teacher. Like your brain is dumb. That is not fucking funny.
It's so funny.
And I'm watching you, my dear friend of how old are you? 26 years old.
Yes.
You have reverted back to your 15-year-old mindset of being in high school, being behind one of those desks
Oh,
with the
yeah.
uncomfortable chairs and whatever, and you got your number 2 pencil, and you're like, man, this is so funny. Like, blah, blah.
Yeah. I that reverted me back to like I was in 8th grade and there was this one English class and it was me and these 2 other kids. Their names were
Okay.
Shane and Karim. Karim. And
Karim.
Karim.
Okay, dokie.
And we would just do like kind of like that shit, but it wasn't that bad. We would not yell at the teacher or anything, but we could not stop, like for the life of us, stop laughing the whole class, and we would geek the whole time. We get kicked out.
There is something to be said about not being able to laugh
Yeah.
and it making everything 100 times more
yes.
funny.
Yes.
We would have been friends in high school, I think.
I don't think so.
I would have been friends with you, like in the hallway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like outside of school, we would have been friends.
no.
Well, you played football.
Yeah. No. We would have been passing friends. Locker
I
friends.
was not a dork in high school.
I'm not saying you were. I kind of was. Like I'm.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Like yeah. Sort of. I wasn't like
Really?
cool kid. Yeah. So I was like in between everything. Like I could just
Oh.
slide on groups.
You slid in and out?
Yeah, because I like played football, so like I knew a lot of those kids, but I did not hang out with them. Like me and Alex and like our friends hung out. It was like a different. But we
Yeah, I
knew
hear that.
everybody, so it was like we
Yeah.
could slide. You know,
I was
slip and slide through groups.
right. I hear you.
Yeah.
I definitely wasn't disrespectful to teachers.
I thought I was the shit for sure. Like
that was because your brain was damaged.
like that kid. Like I thought I was so funny
Mm.
and I thought I was so smart, and I was just like, I got this. Like I can do whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I would like get out of stuff all the time. I was like, dude, I'm
Yeah.
the shit.
I got out of a lot of stuff as well.
Right.
But I was.
But
I
you
was
were not on this side. I was.
No,
I
was
would like
manipulative
I
more
would,
than
like,
I was stupid.
cause trouble, and like the guys, we would like do shit, and I would be able to talk my way out of it because the teachers knew I was a good kid.
Yeah,
But
in
I
your
just-
heart, you were a good
I
guy.
just liked to have fun.
Oh God,
But those videos I did
That
watch
really
that
did
for
take
like
me back.
30 minutes. And I was like, this is exactly what I did in multiple classes, but not that extreme.
God.
But I don't understand how that's real. Like they were flicking the lights on and off
I saw that.
and like just chaos within that classroom.
Okay, you remember there was chaos in some classrooms. Like well,
Not that bad.
I had some
I did not
classes like
have that sort of zoo
like on
within
a Friday when like the
classroom.
teacher didn't have enough material to do for the whole class, so the last 20 minutes you're like, do this worksheet, and then it's just
yeah.
chaos.
Yeah. But that's controlled. That's like groups of people being loud and like kind of messing around with the desks and like shaking some stuff up.
I'm scared.
That's like papers were flying, lights were on and off. He's throwing water on a student.
I think that was fake. You need to look closer. Do you have your contacts in?
I think you should watch his other videos. That teacher does not give a fuck.
I wouldn't either. I would want to pour water all
kill
over
that
those
kid.
shitheads
Yeah,
too.
no, which I understand. I don't blame him, but I'm like, that's chaos. That
your-
relationship is wild.
Did your mom like you when you were that age?
Yeah, no, as I said, I was a really good kid. Like, I
Okay.
didn't get in trouble at all. Like, all of this shit was like very under the radar.
I'm scared that if my kid was that kid, I wouldn't like them.
Right. Yeah, I get that. But it's also different, right? Like, I don't know. You kind of treat your parents different than you do
Yeah, that's true.
your teachers. But
That's
yeah, I just
very
wanted
true.
to bring that up because I think it'd be an interesting combo.
Yeah, I mean, it
And
kind of
I-
upset me more than anything, but
But
I'm
that
glad you brought it
was
up.
funny.
I do want to say that we got a new podcast logo,
Oh yeah, we did, and it's super sharp.
and maybe we can like flash it up on the screen
Flash it.
right in this area, maybe.
Yeah.
It was made by one of our friends, Harper, and it's just freaking fantastic. It looks very professional.
Mm. No, it really does. It got me fired up on Friday.
It's our little heads.
It is our heads, but they're cartoon. They're
Yeah.
Disney-fied.
Yeah.
Without eyes and mouths
Right.
and noses.
Which makes it chic, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, I like it a lot better.
Anyway, I just had to point that out because I just think that's freaking fantastic.
Yeah, huge shout out there because I don't know, just any
Because
help
I was
is
too lazy to do it.
any help is very much appreciated.
Basically,
So,
she was like, what you have is unacceptable. So I will make you a new one. And you know what?
yeah,
Thank
Thank
God she
you.
did. Because honestly, we probably would have kept that for a while.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was a great shout out.
Mm-hmm.
Great job with that. Have you seen the Roman Empire trend?
Shut the hell up. I was literally, that was my next thing I was going to say.
No,
Dave.
no.
See, but you're like the worst person on the planet to ask this to.
Because you think I think about it every day.
Yes. Maybe not the Roman Empire, but I
Yeah.
think you're pretty much into the Greek stuff, which then bleeds into the Roman stuff. Don't even. Don't even. I know that you do.
Mm-hmm.
You were falling asleep to the sound of
I was, yeah.
Greek
Mm-hmm.
myths and prophecies and stuff for a while there.
I love the Greek drama.
We had a little Percy Jackson moment.
Yeah, I love the mythical gods and goddesses.
So when someone inevitably asked you and you figured out this trend, what did you
Mhm.
say?
Well, there were all these women around my office
All of these women.
walking around asking all of the men about this
Right.
shit. And at first I was like, what are you, what?
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw the video and I was like, oh. But I was like, no, not every day. Because I was thinking like gladiator fighting a lion,
That's kind of what
know,
I think
Colosseum type beat.
too. Yeah.
And I don't think about that so much. I think about war, like World War II, more than I think about like Romans in a Colosseum.
Why are you thinking about war?
War is
Do you think
interesting.
about war? No, you want to know what Joey thinks about bridges
Bridges. Bridges are cool.
and highways.
Yeah, he does think about
He
that.
thinks about highways
Mm-hmm.
all the time.
Yeah.
How did they make this highway?
Yeah.
How did they make this
That's
bridge?
another man thing for sure.
Yeah, you know what
Yeah.
else men do?
It's vast. Sorry.
They
Go ahead.
be looking up how many. When was the last time you looked up a population of a city? Joey's laughing. Did you do this
Almost-
recently?
almost
Oh my God, he's geeking over there.
Never. Yeah. I mean, I do it. I do
Have you done it in the last month?
Actually, I looked up a list of the biggest cities and their populations. Yeah.
I watched a video about this, and I
Mhm.
agree with the woman who was talking about it. Never in my life
Mm-hmm.
have I looked up what is the population of this city.
Well, I want to know
Why?
because
What is that going to do for your life?
Because sometimes you're just talking about stuff and you're like, oh, well, this is a big city, but like, how big is it really compared to the other big cities? Like, how big is Atlanta really to NYC? You know what I mean?
What the fuck? Why?
Because they're big. It's like, okay, cool, Drake's going to Atlanta, but like, is it NYC big?
Oh my God. I mean, never. And I agree with the woman. I'm saying exactly what she said because she's exactly right.
Mhm.
In my head, every
Yeah.
single city has 1 million people, and that's fine.
Yeah, but like, how many millions or how
No.
many thousands?
One.
Right.
1 million
Just one
people in
big
every
city.
city. And you know what? Never in my life would I think, you know what will elevate me. You know what
Mhm.
will make me better?
Right.
Going onto my cell phone and looking up
It's just
how
good-
many.
I'm sorry. I just really cut that off.
It's okay. I understand. I was pretty much done.
I hate that I do that. Anyway, it's just good to know scale. It's good to know
Okay.
scale.
For no reason. There's no reason for that.
It's a
but
good mental exercise.
anyway, it's just the weird thing that men do.
Yeah. And back to war. Sometimes I just sometimes I'm just like, at least I'm not in the fucking trenches.
That yes.
Or
I
at least I'm
understand.
not loading my long gun.
Like ding,
Yeah,
ding,
at
ding,
least
ding.
I'm not loading that
I can
long
imagine
ass
you.
gun.
I can imagine you with a little hat and
Yeah.
your long gun. Ding, ding,
Yeah.
ding, ding, ding.
Sometimes I just look at the 1,000-yard stare. Look at photos of that. Have you seen that?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck happens? You know, what do they see? Well, obviously they see a lot of death. So I'm like,
God.
I don't have that going on. So
I
that's good.
agree that it's okay to think about war in that way. But honestly, really, you needed to be like,
Just check it in.
okay. But I don't see any reason why you need to be thinking about the Roman Empire bridges.
I think about.
or
Sorry. Again, I did this.
you did.
I'm really sorry.
It's okay.
I'll get better.
As long as you don't go right into my face. And I'm serious. If you start doing that, we will no longer
It won't be
friends.
to you. It will be to random strangers at a bar.
Okay. Then I could maybe get behind it. But eventually it's going to... Please don't lick the microphone because I think we switch back and forth.
I didn't. I swear. Go ahead.
Anyway, that's pretty much it. But yeah, men are just so weird. Your brains are weird. It's like you go from being a brain dead high schooler to, I'm so glad I'm not in war. How was
warrior.
this bridge made? How do highways work? What's going on with the Roman
These are all
Empire?
good things to think about.
For you, I'm too busy thinking about where my rights are.
God damn, bruh. Why'd you have to drop that bomb?
And that's
That's the episode.
that's the end of the episode.
But no, I think that is the end of our episode, though.
Yeah, no, it actually is. That's
Yeah.
all I have to say. But thank you guys again for watching. I hope you had fun. And if anybody needs the Channing Tatum photo unblurred, DM me. My Instagram is Sid Hewitt, and I will send you that in case you need to see it, digest it, send it to your friends. There is a Happy Halloween little logo on it, so it could be seasonal if you need it to be.
If anyone needs to know the high schoolers TikTok that makes the
No one needs
noise and disrespects teachers,
If anyone
it
needs
will
to
be
know,
in the bio.
Sorry, see, I just cut you off. If
It's-
anyone
I'm
needs
used
to
to it.
know the population of your local city, find a man, any man near you.
We know the answers.
Yep. All right.
Yeah. Till next time.
Till next time. Love ya.
Peace.